This CNN podcast is brought to you by Ramada Worldwide. Ramada Worldwide. You do your thing, leave the rest to us.
Well, hello, it's Glenn with an exclusive podcast. Like we're trying to schlep this anyplace else. We're now in the third week of October, which means that baseball league championships are heating up. You know, whatever those are. Actually, if you know me at all, you're probably aware that I'm not much of a sports fan. Oh, sure, I have the occasional competitive eating championship, but who doesn't, you know? Not team sports, really. Never been much of a fan of team sports. Maybe it's the matching uniforms or the mascots. Annoying. Anyway, back in April, my producers asked me to offer up my predictions for the upcoming baseball season. They thought it would be funny if I could, tape a segment before the season got underway, and then we just show it in October to prove what a moron I am when it comes to sports. Oh, nothing funnier than that. So here goes nothing, and just a word of warning, between you and me, I don't remember what I said. Okay, ready to do this? Okay, good. Hi, it's me, Glenn Beck, and today's date, as you can see, right here on today's paper, which the date's right here underneath my fingers, is April 2nd. And these are my predictions for the 2007 baseball season. In the American League East, I'm going to go out on a limb here, but I really think the
Boston Red Sox
are going to dominate this year. Though I think it's really going to get interesting when the
New York Yankees
make the late season run and end up in the wild card in the Central. I've got to go with
Cleveland Indians,
and in the West, I personally
Seattle Mariners.
But you know what? I think I'm going to take that back. I'm going to go with the
Los Angeles Angels.
And definitely the
Los Angeles Angels
in the. In that particular race. Now, in the National League, no surprises here. I mean, in the West, it's clear that I'm not alone on this one. It's got to be the
Diamondbacks.
And in the Central, the
Chicago Cubs.
And East. Let me think this one through. Here. Probably, despite being up
7 games
with only
17 games
to play, the
New York Mets
will complete one of the most monumental collapses in the history of modern sports. And I think in the end,
Phillies
will be clinching in the final day of the season. And the wild card, tough one. Let me concentrate here. Let me see if anything comes to mind. Let me just concentrate. It will. Oh, geez. It'll probably be, dare I say it? Yeah, it's going to be the
Rockies winning in a one-game playoff over the Padres by a score of 9-8, thanks to a controversial play at the plate with Matt Holliday scoring the winning run in the bottom of the 13th inning.
But that's really just a stab in the dark. You know, it's a guess. I mean, who am I to say? I don't know anything about baseball at all. Anything can happen. As for the World Series, who's going to be playing? I don't know. I don't know. What am I, a psychic or something? I mean, that's uncanny. It's frightening, isn't it? Don't ask me how I did it. I don't know. It's all up here. You know what I mean? Well, that's it for this week, sports fans, and enjoy the rest of the playoffs and really go
Rockies, Diamondbacks, Red Sox, and Indians.
So we'll see you again next week. I mean that. I'm behind you.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. Check out the 360 Daily podcast on iTunes.